This morning on The Dish, London chef Clare Smyth. Her Notting Hill restaurant Core by Clare Smyth was awarded 3 Michelin stars this year, making her the first British female chef to hold that distinction. But with fine dining put on hold during the pandemic, Smyth was able to expand her clientele, launching a delivery service that allows desperate diners to replicate her meals at home, as Elizabeth Palmer found out.
Today, everything has to be perfect. A last-minute pass with a dustbuster, a final tweak of tableware and ties. Chef Clare Smyth is about to reopen her London restaurant Core after 6 long months of lockdown.
Getting the guests into the kitchen to say goodnight is really important too.
This is a triumphant return for Smyth.
Hi. Welcome.
Back in January at a COVID-safe Zoom ceremony, she won one of gastronomy's highest awards.
A huge congratulations to Clare Smyth from restaurants Core by Clare Smyth.
Smyth is the first British woman chef ever to win 3 Michelin stars.
I just want for the future that young chefs, male, female, everyone in Britain has the opportunity to own their restaurant and achieve success.
She began life as an Irish farm kid and a keen writer, but fell in love with food and cooking early on.
It's a way of life. It's something that I've always done. You know, I've been a chef since I was 16 years old. I love it.
Even before she opened Core, Smyth had been quietly wowing London diners, working for someone far more famous.
Can't hear you. What are you doing? Just what the are you doing?
Remember Gordon Ramsay, the foul-mouthed celebrity star of reality TV's Hell's Kitchen?
And get out!
Clare Smyth ran one of his Michelin-starred restaurants for over a decade, and he loved both her talent and her grit.
Clare Smyth is like the Margaret Thatcher of cooking. You know, firm, hard-ass, bloody brilliant.
The admiration is mutual.
And Gordon was always supportive. He was always fair. I wouldn't call Gordon my friend, but I would call him my mentor.
Privately, she dreamed of opening her own restaurant. And in 2017, she made the move with Core by Clare Smyth and a cheerful kitchen with plenty of women that runs like clockwork.
Hi, welcome.
Hi, welcome.
Hi, welcome.
50% of our team are females, and I do know that for a fact that it makes a better workplace having a balance. Growing up in those sort of difficult kitchens and those testosterone-driven kitchens, everyone played a part of being that tough guy, you know? And actually, not everyone is.
Core's food and atmosphere soon earned more accolades and loving devotion from customers, which included Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. In fact, they hired Smyth to cater the royal wedding reception. Then came the pandemic. When it shut London restaurants down, Smyth retooled. If customers couldn't come to Core, Core would go to them, with pre-prepared gourmet food delivered right to the door.
Hello, hello. Oh.
Ready to assemble and heat at home. We decided to give it a whirl with my daughter Chloe as sous chef and Smyth coaching from YouTube.
Hello and welcome to Core at Home. In this video, I'm going to show you how to bring together all the items on your menu.
We may have been more keystone cooks than food prep pros, but the result
Amazing. Yeah.
was sublime. In fact, Core at Home was such a hit, it's attracted new customers to the restaurant to savor Smyth showcasing British produce, herbs grown in the parking lot behind the restaurant.
And there's thyme. Thyme, you know, you've got thyme flowering here as well.
And ingredients arriving from across the United Kingdom.
Are these the hand-dyed scallops you talked about?
So these come from the Isle of Mull. These scallops will all be about 8 to 10 years old.
From the fishermen to the apple growers, Smyth knows them all personally. Even the farmer who grows the potatoes for her signature dish.
He literally drives into London and drops the little bags of potato off at about 2 in the morning.
Inspired by Smith's Irish upbringing, this is a potato marinated in seaweed and finished with trout roe, butter sauce, and
My favourite childhood snack, which is salt and vinegar crisps.
it is possibly the most delicious thing I've ever put in my mouth.
Oh, that's a revelation.
Cora's cuisine is as beautiful as it is delicious. Smith insists that her kitchen staff earned the 3 new stars just as much as she did.
To be a part of a team that's won 3 Michelin stars is something that's so rare, and they have it for the rest of their careers.
Down in Cora's wine cellar, there's a magnum of champagne, which Smith has saved for the team to celebrate their Michelin stars post-COVID all together.
So that's going to be some party.
It is going to be a big party.
And then it will be back to work, because this is more than a job, it's a mission.
We cook for our customers. It's not about those stars or those awards. It's when they walk out the door. The biggest award for me is they've really enjoyed themselves. They think they've had a great time and they want to come back.
For CBS This Morning Saturday, I'm Elizabeth Palmer in London.
And she's smiling from ear to ear. I know
awesome.
she is.
The great Liz Palmer with her first dish.
I know.
That was fantastic.
First trip to London, whenever it happens now post-pandemic, I'm going there, somehow getting a reservation.
Yeah, firm, hard-ass, pretty brilliant. You gotta love that. Although those little portions, I don't like that.
You can just have more.
Seconds.